Hi, Taurus. Okay, let's take a look and see what is transpiring for you at this time. Okay, so we have the Three of Cups. This to me is very much a fated energy, a fate, right? The three fates weaving there's communication. There could be celebration, connection with other people. The first energy I got from that was that things are in fate's hand, okay? And for your person, okay, we have the Two of Pentacles. They could have strong Capricorn. I think this is the first decade of Capricorn energy. There's change is inevitable, but there's something that they're trying to balance out at this time in their lives, and just sort of wanting to master something, wanting to feel better about their lives, about their experience, whatever that is. All right, sorry. So this week I'm going to be looking at, I say sorry, I'm sorry to the microphone anyway. This week I'm going to be looking at what you're guided to do, what your person's guided to do, what you're dealing with in the physical, what they're dealing with in the physical this week. I say this week, but just take it with a grain of salt, because I don't think there's any kind of formality to anything these days. The potential outcome for you, the potential outcome for your person, and of course, how this is all going to affect the physical relationship you guys are going to have, however that's meant to play out. Okay, so for you, what are you guided to do this week, Taurus? Okay, you could be a sun sign, moon sign, rising sign, or Venus. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands. Okay, continue to lean into the courage that it takes to do what you desire. You might have something in sights about what you want, but that camel's a little bit slower moving. This isn't normally a slow moving card in the deck, but I feel like you're kind of being slowed down a little bit for a reason. Even if the reason doesn't make a lot of sense right now, there is something that is going to play out for you. So it's going to be super important for you to just allow yourself to hold your line of sight, right? Without getting discouraged that you're not getting there as fast as you possibly could. This Aries energy that we're in makes us feel like we need to go 1,000 miles a minute, okay? And it's just not feasible at this time. For your person, what is your person being guided to do at this time? We have the Page of Swords. They're being guided to learn something new. This is really interesting how this is unfolding. They could be, I think it's interesting that the fairy's delivering the book to this person. It could be that they want to learn more about metaphysical stuff, and maybe that's how you kind of connect on. So there's something with that. I feel like they need something new. They want to learn something new. They want a different perspective of life. They want to see things differently. So they're being guided to be curious, to look into things, to Google stuff. Who knows? I just feel like it's going to take them on a path that's going to lead them in your path, but it's not something you need to worry about. It's not something where if I say, they might show up in a metaphysical store, don't go visiting metaphysical stores because you thought they might be there. If you want to visit a metaphysical store, do it because you're inspired to do it, not because you think it's going to give you some sort of, you might feel inspired by the possibility of an outcome instead of being inspired by the action. So I feel, Taurus, you're meant to be inspired by the action regardless of the outcome. There's going to be a formulation in your mind where you're going to want to do things to create a potential outcome, but that's kind of an old energy. I don't know, feel into that, okay? What are you going to be dealing with in the physical this week? Okay, yeah. Cutting away the tethers, whatever you may be stuck with or tethered to. It could even be that mindset that I just talked about where you might be more inspired by an outcome than by the action. You might be perhaps releasing that, the need to do that, to try and formulate an outcome. That's a level of control I think that we're all being guided to let go of at this time, because we just don't have that kind of control. And it's crazy making in this energy, because what used to curate our dreams and manifest it into the physical, it doesn't work that way anymore. It's very different. So I feel like there are things that you're meant to really I mean, this could be people. With this being an 8 of Swords energy, it's sort of you with you, though. It's how your mind is trying to make sense of things in the physical, and sometimes it kind of leaves you stuck and stranded in this icky place. So lean into however that shows up for you, because it's really just going to show up for your benefit and help you navigate things. What is your person going to deal with in the physical at this time? Okay, so interesting that we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. I don't feel like they're necessarily going to come to a conclusion of some kind. I don't think they're going to have that paradigm shift that they're even seeking. I think they're going to, because they have to kind of move through things, and they have to have different experiences that take them to that place. So I feel like it's not going to be a eureka type time for them, but they're being driven to seek that, and in that there's some sort of expansion that's going to happen for them. Okay, so what is the potential outcome for you this week, Taurus? Okay, whoa, okay, that's interesting. We got a line in the sand. We have the 5 of Swords. This can be the all or nothing. This can be the, well, I'm not willing to do this, or I'm going to do that, or I don't know, like maybe you had preconceived notions of how your person's supposed to be. And with this particular card, with the 5 of Cups, okay, she's blowing out those candles. No longer willing to participate, okay? No longer willing to participate in anything that gives you the feeling of a no-win situation. If you're seeing things or experiencing things from a damned if you do, damned if you don't type perspective, I guarantee you're going to move through things at this time that allow you to just let go of that, because there's no reason for you to shoulder any of that. That's just old conditioning. That's just what we've been taught to do in handling our discomfort. Okay, so the potential outcome for your person this week. Okay, we have the 8 of Cups. Whatever this is going to inspire them. It's sort of like, I feel like in this energy, this person's like, they've left their home, they're out in the middle of the woods, they're maybe second guessing themselves, but it's too late to turn around now. So this tells me that they're kind of wanting to leave their comfort zone. They're wanting to move out of what they've always known so that they can shift into something, so they can lean into something new, but it's a little bit uncomfortable. It's uncharted territory for them, but their curiosity is going to take them to a place where they can't not know what they know. So they kind of have to keep going, which is good, which is really good for their expansion. Okay. What does this mean for the potential of the physical relationship between the two of you? I don't know if necessarily this is somebody old or new. The thing with energy is you might have felt this person, but maybe you've never met them. Like, I don't know. I think whoever, or if you've met them, it's been a while. So things have changed so much for the two of you that you're almost new to one another. And this could be past life too, where someone, okay. We've got self-stability through change, creating stability for yourselves, finding peace with yourselves regardless of what's going on around you, and being really focused on what it is you want for yourselves. The reason this is really important for your physical connection is because when you come together as really solid individuals, you're going to have a really healthy relationship. You know who you are. You know what you want. You know what you're willing and not willing to compromise on. There's going to be, energy is going to be energy. You're going to have that genuine need to create trust and rapport. But this is just bringing your focus to yourselves and being solid in yourselves regardless of the relationship. And I think that's a really beautiful thing. So I hope that this has helped, and I'm sending y'all lots of love, and take care.